Hello and welcome to the internet. My name is Jake Dragon 7 and welcome to today's episode of Repeat Thursdays. So today we're going to be doing another All-Star on Hard video. This time we're going to be doing it with one of my mains, Shulk. Now initially I wasn't really planning on doing another one of these now, but I was kind of just thinking, no, I guess I can start with speed. Yeah, so I was kind of thinking, well, this week is actually the anniversary of my first video being posted, which, in case you didn't happen to know this, was one of these All-Star videos, specifically with Mega Man. And that's still one of my most popular videos, because it was I think a large part of why is because it was my channel trailer for a very long period of time. And so that kind of gave it a lot of extra views, just from people finding out about my channel, like, early on. But, yeah. So I decided why not, because my, now this, excuse me, this isn't my actual 1-year anniversary, that was on Monday. However, I'm fine with, like, the Return of Sky, like, the, I guess, like, second, I guess, what would it be, like, I started, like, the sort of second season of Let's Play Mario Galaxy? Whatever, if you watch that series, you kind of know what I was doing with it, so yeah. But, anyway, but still, this is only a few days after that, and I figured why not, go back to my roots. Even though it'd be really tedious to do this, I may even edit this similarly to how I edited the first, like, the Mega Man All-Star one, where I have, like, the backgrounds with, like, all the characters I've KO'd. I don't know, I'll have to see how it goes. It would take a lot of, like, trial and error to edit that video, because it was, like, gonna just be completely different now, because it's, like, 1080p and everything, or, yeah, instead of 720p, but still, you know, for the sake of kind of making this similar to my first video, I thought, you know, maybe, why not? So, yeah, this actually isn't something, because I guess it kind of makes sense, because I feel like a lot of channels would have grown a lot, but I mean, I don't really feel like I've seen too many other channels do this, like, yearly anniversaries. I think the only other channel I've seen do, like, a yearly anniversary is Sugar Conroy, and I don't really want jump art. But, even still, he usually just, like, reminisces on what the year's been like, but, which is fine, but yeah. So, in the past year, I've played through about half of Mario Galaxy, a decent chunk of Zelda Skyward Sword. I've done, let's see, even though I started that series a little bit, like a few months after I started, I think like 2 or 3 months, yeah, 2 months after I started, I've done, I guess, probably 17 episodes of Smash Squad. Let's see, what else? I've done 3 All-Star videos like this. I've done quite a bit, and I've started, of course, with music. I've done, I think, like 10 or 11 music covers as of this being uploaded. Maybe even 12, I don't know. But, yeah, it's been quite a journey for me. I mean, it's just been really fun, just, you know, being able to make these videos, and it's just always satisfying whenever I notice that someone's just pays attention to my content. And again, I mentioned this in the previous episode, not the previous episode of this, but, like, my last video from yesterday, the, 3rd episode of Duck Hunt Amiibo Training. Actually, speaking of which, I've fully trained 3 amiibos, and almost fully trained another. So yeah, that's another thing I've done this year. But, yeah. But I've noticed recently, I don't know if this is still going to be applying by the time this is uploading, but I've noticed my viewership has been going has been kind of skyrocketing a bit recently. I've been getting a ton more views per day than I usually do. So I just want to say, especially assuming it still stays like this by the time this is uploaded, which is like a week from now, thank you guys so much to anyone who's just continued to support my content, or even just people who have been stumbling upon this, like, just recently found my channel and maybe are happening to watch a few of my videos. I don't know. But just thank you to all of you who've been just kind of supporting me. It feels really great. Just know that there's at least someone who cares. Because that's something that's not always easy to happen. Like, with gaming channels, you don't always have, like, a lot of people who care. It's generally very hard to grow these types of channels. So, you know, whenever I feel like I get noticed, it just does make me feel pretty happy. Because, so yeah. That's really all I have to say about the channel, at least for the moment. I may, during the credit sequence, maybe talk about a few things I want to do, maybe ask you guys a few questions. I don't know, I'll think about that. Anyway, how about I talk a bit about Shulk, because usually I do like to talk about the character I'm playing as. So Shulk, I feel like I've played once on Smash Squad before, and that's probably about all I've played him on this channel. But, yeah, so Shulk is, of course, one of the most interesting characters in the game with his Monado. He's able to switch his arts and basically change his stats pretty much at will, which does make him one of the most unique characters and just generally probably the most dynamic character in the game. Of course, he does have a massive flaw in his the fact that his frame data is just god awful. However, Shulk's strengths do lie in more places than just the Monado arts. He also has just, well, it's really all of his strengths from the Monado, as you can probably imagine. But another place where the Monado shines is, of course, range. I feel like this is stuff most of you would know by this point, but I figure it'd be good to bring up. Generally, Shulk is a character that I like to use in matchups where I'm worried about getting outspaced. Shulk is one of the hardest characters to outspace in the game. Of course, while his frame data is terrible, the amount of range he has is absolutely ridiculous. He can hit people from a a surprisingly far distance, so he is definitely one of the best spacers in the game. Well, not one of the best spacers, but he has like the best spacing capabilities. That's a crazy custom move, but yeah, really, just what keeps him away from being like top tier is his frame data. But other than that, I can't think of I think the other things, not only is the frame data really slow, but Shulk himself is usually pretty slow unless you have like jump art and you're in the air, or speed art, obviously. Speed art makes him one of the fastest characters in the game, but without speed art, he's just not that impressive in terms of speed. It's not like the worst by any means, but it's not, like I said, it's far from the best, which in a game where rushdown characters seem to be a lot of the top tiers, it's just not exactly good to be like slow. And of course, again, like if you are like good with Shulk, you can usually keep out top tiers. That's kind of what you want to do. Like, just keep them, you know, in your Monado distance. And just usually try to stay away, but like keep them from hitting you. Well, I guess it's really every character, but well, keep them from hitting you by using your Monado to like outspace them. It's not always easy because, like I said, you're just very like your moves are just very slow and your movement is very slow. So it's not always easy to actually do that. One of Shulk's best tools is definitely his Nair. It comes out quicker than most of his other moves, and it has very little landing lag, so you can actually, even though this isn't a tree combo, one thing you can do pretty easily with Shulk is Nair to forward smash. It's particularly at low percents. What's great about Nair is that it just kind of covers you, and it's pretty much his best landing tool. Fair is like a more powerful move that kind of just covers in front of him. Back air is like a very good power move, and as well as up air, but both of them are like back air does come out a lot quicker, but whereas up air has like a lot of startup, but up air is very, very powerful. So Shulk does have a few decent off the top moves. I feel like generally with Shulk, your kills are gonna be from this off the sides. And let me think here. Wait, so I can do. All right, I guess I'll just go into this without healing. Hopefully I don't die. But, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I feel like Shulk does have up smash and up air, which are both pretty good moves for killing off the top, but generally, Shulk is going to kill horizontally. He has, air slash is a good horizontal kill move, especially if you're trying to, like, edge guard with it. Because what's interesting about air slash is if you, manage to hit someone with the attack while you're recovering, you can basically get an edge guard and a kill at the same time. I've done that. It really only works on, like, it doesn't really work against every character. It really just depends on, like, I guess, like, their recovery and what their recovery is like. But, I mean, it's worked, like, really well for me, though. I've gotten it quite a few times, especially the characters like Ike that have more linear recoveries. Because what you can do is you can basically put yourself between the stage and your opponent, and then possibly be reversed. It really depends on where you're facing initially, obviously. But, if you just hit someone with it when they're, what was I gonna say? But if you like hit someone with it, basically, if you can get between the stage and your opponent, and you hit someone with the second hit of air slash, that usually will kill them because it just has a lot of power. But it's all like horizontal, so it's kind of, it's a bit weird, honestly. But I like it. I really do like this character, and a lot of the reason I stick with him is because of just how like the Monado is just one of the most unique things ever. But it's just seriously one of the coolest things in the series by a long shot, and I just like it. It's fun. But yeah. So not too much else I can think to say with Shulk. Yeah, I could probably think of a few other things. So probably my favorite art would be probably Buster. I just like being able to get off like, oh wow, she survived that. I just like being able to get off so much damage in such a short amount of time. But really, like Smash is kind of in like a similar vein because you can just use that to end matches like really quickly, and I mean Smash can kill ridiculously early. I mentioned this in an episode of Duck Hunt Training, a second one, but again, I'll tell that story again here because it's a pretty funny one. So I was on Game 3 against a Sonic player named Sync, and this was at a tournament. And It was game 3. I was Shulk, he was Sonic, and we were on Smash Hill. And it basically, it wasn't like down to the wire. I had a pretty good lead on him, but I mean, I was kind of worried that if he camped me out, because he was like a campy Sonic player, he definitely played like really defensively, and even because I didn't ban the duck hunt for our second round, so I was, because I didn't really remember that's how like much vertical distance that stage had what I was banning. So yeah, he basically just camped me out on duck hunt for the entirety of our second game, but on game 3, I took him to Smash Hill because it has like the least horizontal distance. But and wow, I am getting destroyed here. This is always like the toughest round for me, or like one of the toughest rounds. But anyway, so he was at like 120, like right around 120%, and I was at like 50% or like 60%. And I had turned Smash Art on, and he was going to like try to edge guard me, but he didn't actually go off stage. So I hit him with Air Slash, and from the other side of Smash Art, so we were on the right side. And I knocked him toward the left side, and from all the way, oh crap. Okay, good. But from all the way, like on that end of Smashville, because of how good the Smash Art is, I actually managed to kill him, like all the way from the other side of Smashville with the second hit of Air Slash. It was just crazy. I don't even think I got the first hit on him. I just got the second hit, because he wasn't really like paying attention to me, I guess. Damn it! I should have DI'd the other way. But come on, I was so close. That was just stupid. That was a stage thing. I'm saying that right now. That was a stage thing. So unfortunately, I have to redo this entire thing now. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. So I'll meet you guys when I get back to that round. Finally, back at this round. Has taken me too many tries to get back here. Okay, I'm gonna. No, now jump. Oh, okay, I'm already off to a bad start. Alright, let's see. I gotta get rid of Samus. She's gonna be really annoying. Especially on a more spacious stage like this. I kind of feel like Samus would be really obnoxious to fight. And, okay. Oh, jeez. There we go. That should be it for Samus. Okay. Now Bowser's gone. And usually Rob is one of the most annoying characters for me to fight in this mode, so yeah, I don't like fighting Rob here at all. Okay, we're going to the castle section. Okay, good. No. Thank you, Peach. Okay, good. Oh my god, I can't hit them. Thank you. Oh, yes. And alright, Meteor Stone. Nice. I know Kirby is supposed to have really good customs, but I mean, I don't really need customs that much. Okay, though. So, here we are, the final round. Usually the easiest for me, because there's only 6 characters. And also, sorry, there's a lot of background noise. There's like a truck outside. Back again, performing for you. He is the first member of the DK crew. Oh my god. Yeah, Donkey Kong, the DK rap is just the best thing ever. Actually, I was introducing a friend of mine to Smash the other day. She was like pretty terrible at it, but I mean, it was her first time ever playing it, so yeah, I don't know. But yeah, at one point we were just playing Brawl, and yeah, it was true. But we were playing Brawl, and at one point I went Donkey Kong. I think I like started singing the DK rap or something, because you know, why not? And I was asking her like, do you know what the DK rap is? And she was like, I don't think so. And I'm like, okay, here, I have to show you something. And I showed her the DK rap for the first time. She was like, it was a pretty interesting experience. But I think it's the best thing later on we were playing. And it was like right at the end of the match, and I'm like, hey. I was like, hey, guess what? He says like, he's bigger. I was just like the other it's like, he's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. It's like the Donkey Kong. And she was like, oh, what? I thought you were going to say something important for a second. And I was like, oh, well, I didn't disappoint you, at least no. And she's like, nope, no, I think that was the best thing. it was very stupid, but yeah, the DK wrap, best thing ever, 10 out of 10. Alright, then here we go. So this is Shulk's try attack, team attack, I think. I think it's called a team attack or like a try. I don't remember what it is. I don't even know my own main's Final Smash name. Alright though, so yes, that was Shulk All-Star mode. I did worse than I thought I was going to, but hey, you know what? It happens. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see me cover more characters in All-Star mode, I'd be fine with doing that. I feel like this happens a lot. Like, I feel like these usually get a decent amount of views, so, I mean, I'll have to see how this one does, and if you guys want to see more, let me down in the comments if there are any characters you want to play. Also, if you're curious, I've already covered Mega Man, as I mentioned earlier, Mewtwo, and Dr. Mario. So if you're going to suggest one, obviously those three, and of course Shulk, don't suggest them because I've already done them. But yeah, if you'd like to see me cover more characters outside of that, you can let me know in the comments. I'm fine with that. This is, you know, decent. You know, I have fun with this series. It's not like the greatest thing in the world. I mean, it's like the greatest thing in the world for me, but I mean, I have enough fun with it, you know, to the point where if you guys want to see more of it, I'm fine with it. Plus, I don't know how many people do, like, classic mode with commentary. I know a lot of people do, well, that's the opposite of what I was trying to say. I know a lot of people like to do, classic mode with commentary, although I don't know if that's something people do too much now, but, I don't really see too many people covering All-Star mode, which is why, actually, the first time I played this, I did All-Star instead of classic, and then it's kind of become a thing on my channel, because, yeah, I don't know, but, like I said, if you want to see me do more of these, let me know. Now, my current state of affairs is that I may or may not have a kind of like iffy schedule for the next couple weeks, possibly. I really need to work this out, but as I mentioned a few times here before, I am kind of moving, and it's going to be like weird. I don't know if I'm going to really have a good space to set up like recording equipment. So where is the last? Oh, it's already up here, or all the way up here. No. There we go, got it. Okay, cool. But anyway, so I really need to see what I can do in regards to, like, setting up recording equipment and trying to find, like, a quiet space. Now, obviously, the space I have right now isn't, like, a quiet space, but, I mean, usually when I record here, either I'm home alone or it's early in the morning, which is what's happening right now. It's, like, early in the morning and no one else is awake, so no one can bother me. So I kind of need to figure out what I can do about that. Hopefully it won't be too difficult, and also, because I'm moving, uploads may not be coming out quite as frequently as I want to. So that'll be starting like the mid next week as of this being uploaded. But anyway, yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And again, if you want to see any more of this, I'll leave that down in the comments. If you have any other suggestions for Random Thursday ideas, then leave them down in the comments as well. I'm always open to hear your thoughts and opinions. So yeah. Anyway, it's been a great year, and yeah, I hope to see you guys again in the future. Bye.